Ed, let's start first with the SOFR situation, which I have to confess, I'm not an expert on this, but it's sort of oopsie.
Nobody is, David.
Oopsie, isn't that what you say? Oopsie.
Yeah.
So the Fed comes out with this new alternative to Libor, and this is going to be, they're trying to compete with some other alternatives over in Europe to say this is the way you should peg your interest rates, and then they discover, oh, we included some transactions we weren't supposed to be including.
I call it so far. I thought that sounded better.
I've heard SOFR. I've heard SOFR. I've heard SOFR.
So far, so bad. so it's kind of a case of better the devil you know. Look, Libor, as we know, was not perfect. In fact, it was far from perfect. But this is, as you say, the alternative, and it's already gone wrong. 2 weeks in, and it's already gone wrong. So what's happened here is essentially the Fed have come out and they've said some forward-settling overnight Treasury repo transactions were included where they shouldn't have been included. So all of the data for that 2 week period is botched. Now, they said they're not going to republish it, but they are going to publish alongside it sort of data, theoretical data of what it would look like if you stripped out those transactions. So it is a bit of a mess, and I think the real challenge is this. A lot of people obviously still use Libor as the benchmark. That's going to end in 2021 because the FCA in the UK have said that at that point it will disappear.
Yeah.
How do you get people to migrate across to something if it shows, even at this sort of very early stage, that it's unreliable? This thing needs to be absolutely rock solid if it's going to convince people to migrate across.
It needs the derivative projects, which supposedly those products are coming.